Hey yo, what's going on guys? Welcome back to another Genshin Impact video, and today MiHoYo just officially announced Kamisato Ayato's character teaser, and they also just posted their website about his first look in his kit. So we're gonna check that out after we react to this character teaser. Alright, here we go. I'm pretty excited for this.
The Kamisato clan is just one of countless families in Inazuma. Hence, there is nothing exceptional about my work.
It's him!
I do what must be done to ensure peace and stability for my family.
Damn, he looks so cool.
At home, I am the clan head, or brother. In public, I am commissioner. But ultimately, I am just a normal person. When work is busy, I don't return home for days at a time.
I see.
Once the present problems are resolved, there are still future dangers to prevent. This may sound vainglorious, but I do what I do so that everyone has a home to go back to.
Man, I
Most
respect that.
inconvenient. Time to find shelter.
It's Ayato and
Hello, my
Toma.
lord.
What a surprise to run into you here, Ayato.
Oh my gosh, you're so precious.
1 second. I'll go start some tea.
Oh, look at
Toru,
that.
Come on, boy. Down you go.
Well, isn't this
Hey,
just
come
cute?
on. You need to let me stand up.
My goodness, you're in high spirits. Thought you'd have a party without me.
No, actually, we came here to make some plans for your birthday.
My lady.
Bruh.
So that's it. The chance to work and to live life. For the sake of these, people will draw their blade.
I like that. This is a really wholesome video. And it really gives you a good idea of what Ayato's like. I like that. Alright, so here is the website for Ayato and his kit. So let's check him out. Well, I consider myself merely a serious, dutiful public servant who owns his allegiance to the almighty Shogun. Alright. So here is his stuff. If you want to read all his introduction, his background, his basic information. Actually, we'll go through this. I'll link it in the description so you guys can check it out more. But we're going to get into his kit after this. Alright, so here's the basic information. We already know since from the beginning he was announced. He's going to be Hydrovision. His constellation is called Cypressus Custis. I have no idea if I pronounced that right. His weapon is one-handed sword. Like, again, we knew that already. His affiliation is the Yashido Commission, obviously. And his birthday is... Oh, it's March 26th. That's like... It's like a few days from now. So... I think that's like when the patch comes out, right? Oh, that's really cool. Alright, so then here's the voice actors. We got Chris Hackney and the Japanese voice actor Ishida Akira. So that's pretty cool. Here's a little description of what Ayato's supposed to be. He's a periodic damage dealer. He can use the Shunsuiken to quickly deal continuous AoE Hydro attacks in a short period of time. At the same time, he can also unleash a Garden of Purity in which Bloom Water Blades will rain down and attack opponents within its AoE. This will increase the normal attack damage of characters within. They just basically confirm like what his role is supposed to be. He looks like he's going to be a main DPS, and he can also be used as a sub DPS as well. We'll go more into detail after this. So here is his character ascension as well as talent materials. So they finally officially announced what you would need to farm for Ayato. He's gonna obviously use the Hydro Ascension Crystal, the Sakura Blooms because, well, his sister uses it, so it makes sense. Handguards, because every Inazuma character literally uses this, and the Hydro Hypostasis. So make sure you farm these out if you're trying to max them out on day one. And for his talent level up materials, again, Elegance makes sense. His sister also used that. Handguards for the Ascension material, and then Raiden's hands from the Raiden weekly boss. Alright, so here are the talents. So this is his normal attack. It's called the Kamisato Marobashi. Alright, so you gave us a brief look. Here's 5 normal attacks right here. Wow, that looks amazing by the way. And he puts it back. Nice. And this is his charge attack. Oh, that looks clean. Alright, so here's his elemental skill, probably the most recognizable thing in his kit. It's called the Kamisato Kyoka. Alright, here we go. Kamisato Ayato shifts position and enters the Takimiguri Kanka state. After the shift, he will leave a watery illusion at his original location. After it is formed, the water illusion will explode if opponents are nearby or after its duration ends, dealing AoE hydro damage. So this Takimiguri Kanka is the infusion to hydro. It'll deal AoE hydro damage and this cannot be overridden, so that's great. Basically, from this image here, he looks like his range is really wide. It looks like it's slashing the same as Raiden's slash whenever she's in her burst mode. And it also, as you can tell, it's dealing AoE hydro damage, which is going to be really nice for, again, main DPS Ayato. And also for the orbs that's coming out and generating, it looks like it's generating an average 1 to 2. So he's going to probably not be able to generate much particles for himself while he is on field. So if you want to be able to use his burst consistently, most likely you're going to probably want to bring in a hydro battery if you want to just use his burst a lot more frequently. And it also says he brings out like a taunt to taunt enemies, and then it'll, once the duration will end, it'll explode. So like Mona's taunt, basically it's the same thing. Alright, so here's an interesting one. After a Shun Suiken attack hits an opponent, it will grant Ayato the Namisen effect, increasing the damage dealt by Shun Suiken based on Ayato's current max HP. So his elemental skill will be scaling from his max HP, and then the initial maximum number of Namisen stacks is 4, and 1 stack can be gained through Shun Suiken by every 0.1 second. So he'll just deal a lot more and more gradual damage based on like how many times he hits, which is at max 4 stacks, and we don't know the stats and the actual exact numbers yet until he actually comes out on day 1. Kamisato Ayato's resistance to interruption is increased as well, so that's going to be really nice to just purely use him as like a selfish main DPS, like Raiden, same thing. Unable to use charge attack or plunge attack. This is also like Tartaglia. Whenever he uses elemental skill, you can't plunge at all with it. Very similar. And it just makes more sense to use his normal attacks instead of charge or plunge. There's no point. And like all of these on-field DPS modes, once you leave the field, then you'll clear out the effects. So it's going to be like Zhao or Ito or Raiden. And for his elemental burst, Kamisato Tsuyu, which, by the way, it looks really nice. So it's kind of like, it looks like it works exactly like Ganyu. This is ult. They haven't really showed like how much particles generate as well. Unveils a guardian of purity that silences the cacophony within. While the space exists, bloom water blades will consistently rain down and attack opponents within its AoE, dealing hydro damage and increasing the normal attack damage of characters within. So not only that you'll be dealing AoE hydro damage, you'll also be buffing normal attack damage for any character that's in it. Alright, so that was basically Ayato's kit. Again, I won't read all the story part or the voiceovers, the hearsay section. You guys can check it out yourselves, and I'll link it in the description. That is pretty much Ayato's first look into his kit. We don't know his passives, or we don't know his... Well, they did say in the live stream that his elemental burst, when he's off field, he will generate energy. We don't know how much exactly yet, but until we get him in the game, then we'll break it down. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this Ayato breakdown as well as the teaser reaction, make sure you hit the like button as well as subscribe to this channel. I will be posting some Twitch highlights as well as some videos eventually. It'll be pretty soon, don't worry. And also, of course, make sure you check out my Twitch at twitch.tv/epicboss_84. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you guys all in the next one.